The Bundesliga isn't just the league of the world champions, but the league where emotion is king. The 2014-15 season has seen some moving moments, some of joy, inspiration, but also of real sadness. We take a look back at the highs and the lows of the season just gone, the top 10 moving moments from the 2014-15 campaign. At number 10, let's start with happy times, the promotion of two teams from Bundesliga 2. Joining the German top flight are second division champions Ingolstadt and runners-up Darmstadt. As you can imagine, they were a little bit delighted. For Ingolstadt, it will be their first time in Germany's top division, and they sealed their title on matchday 33. For Darmstadt, it's not only been an incredible 33-year wait for a return, but it came as part of back-to-back promotions. Congratulations to both Darmstadt and Ingolstadt. We look forward to seeing you in the Bundesliga next season. In August, the opening two matches of the season saw rapturous receptions for Germany's world champions.
The winners of the cup final, the 6 Bayern Munich players that represented their country, being honoured by their club today.
In Dortmund, Roman Weidenfeller, Eric Dorm, Matthias Ginter, Mats Hummels and Kevin Grosskreutz were honoured.
A tremendous round of applause echoing around the stadium, also from the Stuttgart fans for Christoph Kramer.
And we mustn't forget Benedikt Hövedes and Julian Draxler at Schalke.
Hilbert, they need to get this away. Oh, what a funny situation. Just pinging off of defenders, Vendel! And Stuttgart have been punished. That period of pressure has paid dividends. Vendel, his first Bundesliga goal. Well, it looks like he's going to celebrate with almost everybody in the stadium. It's 79-year-old Harold Warner, the kit man at Leverkusen. Well, it really was a bit of a Keystone Cops moment, that, wasn't it? And the Brazilian opens his account in the Bundesliga.
At number 7, some emotional departures from players, great servants at their clubs. Leverkusen captain Simon Rolfes and teammate Stefan Reinartz were given a rousing reception at the Bayer Arena on their final game in front of their fans.
Sebastian!
At the Signal Iduna Park, Borussia Dortmund said goodbye to Sebastian Kehl after 13 years, 3 Bundesliga titles and 1 DFB Cup with the Black and Yellows. But the most emotional end-of-season goodbye from a player was Nikolaj Novetzki from Mainz. What a send-off he got at the Kofas Arena. This season also saw some vital players for the champions return to action after long layoffs.
Thiago prepares to come on for Philipp Lahm, making his first appearance for over a year after shattering his knee. Such an exciting player, Thiago, been sorely missed this past year. Well, you can see just what it means to his teammates. Thiago returning to Bundesliga action after over a year, holding back the tears. What an emotional moment down on the touchline. Not just the player himself, but everyone connected with Bayern München has really been waiting for this moment.
Thiago wasn't the only one. There was a successful return for Bastian Schweinsteiger as well.
Now listen to the Acclaim for Bastian Schweinsteiger. Mariam Götze leads, and on comes the captain of the German national side. Schweinsteiger, no offside, the flag stayed down when the ball was played. Roda was level with Andreas Beck, no chance at all for Baumann.
At number 5, the nerves of the relegation playoff between Karlsruhe and Hamburg.
It's there! Hamburg might be going down unless they can pull something out of the bag, but Yabo scores to put Karlsruhe in front. The history of one of the most notable clubs in Germany hangs in the balance. There's 4 minutes of time added on. Diaz has gone for the goal. He's hit the goal, and Hamburg are still in the top flight. This is an edge-of-your-seat game, the likes of which you haven't seen for some time.
And that forced extra time.
There's Nico Müller, and Hamburg have scored. And that means that Karlsruhe have to score twice in 5 minutes to put Hamburg out of the Bundesliga. Celebrations for Hamburg, commiserations for Karlsruhe. They came so close. Emotion flooding onto the pitch, accompanied by the players.
It's Jurgen Klopp's final Bundesliga game in charge of Borussia Dortmund. And look at that for a choreography from the Südtribüne, the South Terrace, the biggest stand in Europe. And what a voice they've got. Just listen to them. Thank you is the message from the Südtribüne. And you could sense the atmosphere at the Signal Iduna Park. This is going to be an emotional afternoon. Now, Jurgen Klopp does take his final bow at the Signal Iduna Park. Just look at the emotion. Echte Liebe. That is the slogan, the motto of Borussia Dortmund. Sometimes pictures tell 1,000 words. In this case, 80,000 words. He really has shaped an era. He's put his stamp on this club, and he will never be forgotten.
We saw plenty of superhero mask action in the 2014-15 season, but the Spider-Man one from Enes Ben-Hatira was perhaps the most special of the lot. A great celebration and an even better gesture. Having put his team Hertha 1-up against Schalke, he went straight to the bench to pick up the mask. A sign of huge respect for little Hertha fan Yannick, who's battling cancer. The Bundesliga player has been visiting the 8-year-old boy at a Berlin hospital over the last few months and has posted photos with him and the young fan, including in the now famous Superman mask. A great gesture from the Hertha attacker in what was his first game back after a spell on the sidelines through injury. And he was more than happy to take the yellow card that came with it. Little Yannick, who's now left the hospital after chemotherapy, was even able to take to the pitch at the Olympiastadion with his hero after Hertha's 2-2 draw with Schalke. A very special day for the youngster, one which will hopefully help him get a little healthier. At number 2, another battle against cancer and a great show of support. It came in Bundesliga 2 match between Union Berlin and Bochum, where the home side made an incredible gesture on 7 minutes in support of their number 7, Benny Köhler, who'd been diagnosed with cancer. It left the man himself in tears. The message: let's fight this together. The result of the match wasn't important, and even after the final whistle, the focus remained on Benny Köhler. Stay strong, Benny, a message we can only support. We're all behind you. Stay strong. But the most moving moment of the season was linked to the saddest. The passing of Wolfsburg's Junior Malanda in January brought a wave of emotion and respect from across the league for a life cut short.
Meine Damen und Herren, VfL-Fans, ich darf Sie nun alle bitten, sich von den Plätzen zu erheben. Der tragische Tod von Junior Malanda hat uns alle tief getroffen. Gemeinsam sind wir die schwere Trauerarbeit angegangen und gemeinsam werden wir Junior immer ein ehrenvolles Andenken bewahren. Und gemeinsam haben wir uns entschieden, heute nicht in Stille zu gedenken, sondern farbenfroh, leidenschaftlich und lautstark mit der positiven Energie, die Junior einbaut. Dieser Moment und dieser Beifallgeist sind für Junior Malanda für immer in unseren Herzen.